Good morning, guys. We're in my office, so we know that means I'm gonna rant. So today I was going to talk about the RCMP, which is the police force that my husband is in. And they used to be the top ranked, top paid police force. And now that is far, far from reality. I'm not exactly sure where they rank in it, but it's low. Like they're not. Um, and my husband actually hasn't even gotten a raise, and I think it's 8 years. And to me, that's unbelievable and slightly disgusting, because let me tell you a few things about the RCMP. So when you're with the RCMP as opposed to a municipal force, so say HRP, the Halifax Regional Police, if you join HRP, you stay HRP. You live in Halifax and that's where your career is. When you join the RCMP, you're going to be moved around. They are going to take you to different provinces. They're just going to uproot you when they feel that you've been in one area for too long. This is great for some people if you like to travel around, if you like to have adventures or what have you. But as a family, that's hard because they expect the whole family to uproot themselves and start over again. So it doesn't matter what the spouse does, they are expected to leave their job, whether it can be transferred to another province or not. They are expected to uproot their children from the school that they've known, the friends that they've known, and move to a new province and start all over again. Another thing with the RCMP right now is that they're completely understaffed. Like, every detachment that I know of right now is understaffed. So they're continuously calling to try to find somebody to fill in different departments. My husband actually got seconded, which means he was taken from where he's stationed and put into a different location because they are so short of people that they need to put manpower in there. Now, what is causing these shortages, that I believe, this is all from my perspective, is that because everybody's so short, everybody is getting burnt out. Everybody is getting stressed out. They're getting sick, and to the point that they can't work. And these are unsafe work environments for these men and women that are going out there. They're putting their lives on the line. For what? Like, the RCMP isn't compensating them anymore. You know, like, if you expect these men and women to go out there and work nonstop to uproot their families when you choose and make them move across to another province, they should be compensated for this, and they're not at all. And in fact, it's the complete opposite. You know, like, they're made to feel bad if they can't go in. If they when we were on vacation, my husband was called every single day to come in to work on his vacation. You know, like, that's something you shouldn't be bothered when you're on vacation. And I talked to somebody else whose husband is in a municipal police force, and she said the same thing. She can't believe that how little the RCMP is paid in comparison and to the municipal force, and the disrespect that they get. Like, she said, a family member got sick, and there was no problem for her husband to be off with her. And her sister is married to an RCMP officer, and he was called nonstop asking when he was coming back in when his father-in-law was dying. You know, like, because they're so short staffed that they can't let anybody go no matter what's going on. And like I said, it's frustrating what they expect of them, what they expect of a whole family, and then like I said, not to be compensated for this is ridiculous. Not to mention, and the most important thing is their safety. They're out there and they're exhausted and they're getting basically shit on from people. You know, you always hear the stories, oh, why aren't they out there doing this? Why aren't they They're doing everything that they can do. They're doing everything that they're supposed to be doing with what they have to work with. But to me, it's unsafe. These men and women are going out there exhausted. They're going out there overworked, overstressed, and that's not safe for them. How can you be in peak physical condition and mentally alert when you have all that on you, when you have files continuously being put on you, work continuously being put on you? Like, my husband usually has maybe one day off a week, and he's working 12 hours plus a day. Like, some days it's 16, 18 hours. Like, it's crazy, you guys. And they need to be compensated for this. You know, like, I don't understand what is going on, that they're not getting the raises, that they're not being recognized for what they do and what is put on them. And I really think that this needs to be looked at, and somebody needs to make a difference here. Somebody needs to get a hold of whoever and make them see and make them compensate these men and women and make us proud to be the RCMP again. You know, I was always so proud of the RCMP, and now I'm not. Like, they're just treating their members so poorly that it's hard to say. I'm proud of my husband, but I gotta say, I'm very disappointed with the RCMP and how they are treating their members. So spread the word, guys. Let's see if we can get them some help, because honestly, I'm worried for them.